What exercises in the gym do you just now completely avoid because they either cause you pain, you've had an injury around them, they just feel like crap, or they're just like no-go for you? They just don't work. So I'll give you my list of stuff that I can't do anymore because my ass is old now and I'm trying not to hurt myself anymore, and I want to be able to lift until they put me away in the grave. So these are the ones that I avoid. You can call me a sissy if you want. I'm almost 50 years old though, and my health is more important to me than anything, and how I feel is more important to me than anything. So first one that I've had to take out, a movement that I actually love, was upright rows, especially upright rows with a pulley, with a close grip. I used to do these with like 90 pounds, 12 to 15 reps, hard squeeze pulling back at the top. Great for traps and for delts. And after a couple of years of doing these cause all kind of weird shoulder stuff now. And I've also tried to do them on the bar like people recommend, with like a wider grip, or it's almost like a lateral where you're kind of pulling up way out here, and still it just makes my shoulders feel like weird and like they're gonna disconnect or something. So I've had to drop them. Another one that I don't do anymore, believe it or not, is I used to do what for me was very heavy. I used to do really heavy pulley reverse curls, where I would do reverse curls, overhand, and then at the top I'd kind of do a wrist curl at the back to work the top of the forearm too. I used to love those. I had got it up to like 70 pounds for 8 reps, progressive overload. Started at like 20 or 30 pounds and built myself up over a couple years with them. I was really loving that movement. My forearms had put on a lot of size from it. And eventually it started to cause this really weird tension and really bad pull up here that wasn't just like muscular. I could tell it was kind of like pulling on a tendon in a weird way or something. And I tried to back down on the weight, even go up higher to like 20 reps, but it just still never felt good after a certain point. And every time I've tried to return to them, it's not a go anymore. Okay, so like I said, I'm 47 this year, so I'm up there in age, guys. Also, I pretty generally don't do a lot of heavy barbell squats and deadlifts anymore. And the reason for that on the squats is just that I'm very tall, and when I would do squats, probably due to my own bad form, I would try to keep good form, but because I'm tall, I have a natural tendency to kind of lean over on squats, and I would get a lot of lower back pain after squats. Same reason with deadlifts. It was just kind of a return on investment thing. I've always had a very strong back naturally, and I really enjoy deadlifts, and I used to deadlift very heavy 1 to 3 rep sets. But just the risk reward ratio and how much time it takes me to recover from deadlifts, I'm not sure if anybody else, I know different people's body genetically has different body parts that recover faster than others, but my lower back is my slowest recovery one for me.